Netflix's Forever follows Justin and Keisha as they fall in love for the first time, but does their relationship really last forever? Based on the 1975 novel of the same name by Judy Blume, Forever picks up with Justin and Keisha meeting at a New Year's Eve party. Both high school juniors, the pair were immediately attracted to one another, but their relationship had a pretty rocky start. Justin quickly learned that Keisha had switched schools after a video of her performing oral sex on her ex-boyfriend, Christian, began circulating on the internet. To make matters worse, Christian had made attempts to re-enter Keisha's life. Keisha and Justin took turns blocking one another as they worked out a variety of disputes surrounding Christian and the sex video. The primary issue was that Keisha didn't want her mother to know what had happened between her and Christian, so she became determined to make it appear that everything was okay. This included going to Christian's senior prom, which Justin wasn't comfortable with. The pair broke up, but rekindled their relationship over the summer at Martha's Vineyard. Justin and Keisha's relationship went more smoothly during their senior year in Forever, but their plans after high school made things more complicated. Do Keisha and Justin stay together in Forever's ending? The couple promised forever, did they make it? Michael Cooper in Forever. Justin and Keisha were one another's first love, and they promised to be together forever. Justin marked this by giving Keisha an infinity symbol necklace, something she continued to wear throughout Forever. However, as graduation approached, things got more complicated. Keisha's goals were set, but Justin struggled with planning for his future. He was afraid of letting down his parents, but Justin also realized his focus on Keisha made it difficult to decide what he wanted for himself. He couldn't help but make his future all about her. Ultimately, Justin decided to break up with Keisha in Forever's ending. He still loved her and struggled immensely with this decision. However, he knew it was the only way he could really have the space to look within and decide what he wanted for his future. Keisha was heartbroken, but a large part of her heart understood. Leading up to the ending of Forever, Keisha herself stumbled over the idea that Justin might follow her to Howard. She, too, wanted space to discover who she would be in this next stage of life. It was a painful but clean break. However, Keisha still encouraged Justin to talk to his parents about Northwestern. Justin and Keisha's plans after graduation explained. Where are they headed next? Netflix's Forever. Keisha remained steadfast in Forever about her decisions regarding the future. Her goal had always been to attend Howard University, and she earned her spot there through academic excellence and a track scholarship. Keisha's certainty made Justin's general confusion even more apparent. School didn't come as easily for him because of his ADHD, but he worked hard and successfully earned a place at Northwestern University. However, this was what Justin's mother wanted for him. He couldn't bring himself to tell her he had no desire to continue that route. After the breakup, Justin took Keisha's last bit of advice and talked to his parents. His mother was angry that he didn't want to attend Northwestern, but it seems as if she eventually got her head around the idea of Justin pursuing a career as a music producer. At the end of Forever, Justin and Keisha ran into each other one last time before they headed out for their futures. Keisha revealed, unsurprisingly, that she would soon be leaving for Howard, and Justin announced that one of his songs had been sold. Though it's unclear what their futures specifically hold, they both achieved their post-high school dreams. Forever's Justin and Keisha wouldn't have achieved their goals without each other. They shaped one another's futures. Though it's always possible that Justin and Keisha will reconnect after their respective post-high school adventures, it's unlikely. It's clear in Forever that they will remember one another forever, but staying together for their entire lives was never in the cards. Justin and Keisha's goals couldn't accommodate each other in the end, but they never would have achieved them if they hadn't dated in the first place. During the couple's final meeting in Forever's ending, Justin mentioned that he only got back into music because he met Keisha. He got grounded after hijacking his driver's training car to go apologize to Keisha, which meant he had to use his mom's old laptop to complete his homework. As he did this, Justin discovered the saved tracks he had made as a kid. Additionally, Justin wouldn't have committed himself to a future as a music producer if Keisha hadn't encouraged him to talk to his parents about Northwestern University. Similarly, Keisha's future wouldn't have been nearly as bright without Justin. She had been keeping the truth about her sex video secret from her mother, and this had an intense impact on Keisha's mental health. Justin encouraged her to come clean, and though it took his mother creating an ultimatum for Keisha to tell her mom everything, she finally followed through. Keisha used Howard as a way to run away from her problems. However, once she confronted those dark secrets, her college experience became a bright future rather than a method of escape. How Netflix's Forever's ending compares to the Judy Blume book. The themes are still there. Forever book cover by Judy Blume. Netflix's Forever is a unique spin on Judy Blume's original 1975 novel. There's no doubt that modern teenagers live very different lives from those of 50 years ago, but both versions of this story demonstrate the timeless similarities. The Netflix series comes from Mara Brockokiel, who aimed to put a modern spin on the story and place themes surrounding black culture at the forefront. This is reflected in every stage of Justin and Keisha's relationship and results in a significantly different ending from Bloom's Forever. In the original novel, the protagonists' names are Catherine and Michael. The story revolves predominantly around sexuality and sexual expression as this couple explores what it means to fall in love and be intimate at this young stage of life. This was immensely impactful in the 1970s, when teenagers weren't as overtly exposed to sex and sexuality in YA media. Okiel's version of the story focuses less on sex itself and more on what teenage intimacy looks like in the 2020s. The details of the endings are, therefore, different. In the book, Catherine falls in love with another boy, which is why her relationship with Michael ends. Still, the overarching idea that the impact of young love lasts forever, even if the relationship doesn't, remains constant from one version of Forever to the next. Forever's title and true meaning explained. What Forever really means for young love. Justin and Keisha in Forever. Forever's title is a bit ironic since the central couple doesn't actually stay together forever. However, what this series and Bloom's original novel aim to explore is that feeling in young love that it is everything. Justin and Keisha loved each other so much that they believed they would always be together, but that generally isn't realistic. However, this isn't to say what they felt for one another wasn't real or meaningful.